Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very welcome. Now it's Friday. Friday is request day and today's map was requested by the legend Mr. Miyagi himself. Mr. Miyagi knows a thing or three about maps, and therefore you can assume that today's map is better than it looks at first glance. And I can confirm it is actually not bad at all. I have one main grumble and we will get to that later on in the show. It's not a game breaker, it's just a grumble. So that's for later. But before we get on to that, there is one little thing that we need to get out of the way right away. Yes, it's time for that daily reminder. That's right, hitting the like button even does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thanks for your support. Okay, we'll crack on. Today's map is Archipelagos vanilla map by MPS, a creator we have done just the once in the past, way back in episode checks notes 378, where they got 12 stars. 12 stars is a good score. There's your start square, intersections on both sides there, and then the resources, a little bit of fill painting going on, but it's very usable, so I'm not going to grumble. Off to the workshop. Vanilla map, it says it all. There is nothing to subscribe to. It is the vanilla temperate theme, and we will of course be using the realistic version 1.2 LUT, but only because you guys have bullied me into doing so. Now, speaking of being bullied, you may notice that my graphical glitching has now gone. That was the post-process FX mod. I have now gotten rid of that and everything is much nicer. I've also got rid of a few of the other graphical enhancement mods as well, and my game is flowing much more smoothly. So that is good. Frame rate is better. Graphics for screenshots less so good, but we're not worried. Now, all the intersections on today's map even, are very nice indeed. Nicely done, if not very pretty. Like this one, it's workable. All the slopes are nice and smooth. The elevations are good. There's no street light glitching or clipping. It's all very good. Now, are they pretty intersections? No, they're not. But they are very workable. And hand built by the looks of it. Like this bridge. Again, perfectly lovely long slopes to get you up onto the bridge. The bridge is at a good height above the water, elevated well, and then comes back down to ground smoothly and gently before then going into the next intersection. And again, the intersection, not one of the pretty ones. I would suggest also handmade for the map, and all the slopes are excellent, all the curves are excellent. If we head off that way, we will reach the edge of the map and the fog, which I still can't switch off. I don't know what's going on there. Off this way takes us to the edge of the map. That way we will meet up over there in a minute. There is a connection all the way down there. Then if we go down this way, we will reach the start square. Have a little look down here, making sure everything is good. Yeah, definitely plenty of donut clearance there, or ice cream clearance, depending on what sort of snack you're into. So yes, I have got rid of so many of those graphical enhancement mods. I didn't particularly want to use them personally, but because of outside pressure, which I still can't talk about at this time of talking, it's really frustrating. But hopefully we will be able to tell you what's been going on in the background sooner rather than later, because it's killing me. I want to tell you. I want to share with you guys. Okay, next intersection. This is the start square, one of two start square intersections, and again, all the curves and slopes are, well, they're fine. Is it pretty? No. Is it workable? Yes. Are all the angles and curves really nice? Yeah. Everything's kind of good. It is. Like I say, it's got something about it, this map. It's good standards. Good standards, and very vanilla too. So anyway, the start square, very flat, very buildable. We have an intersection on either side. We'll only have a look at this particular one. And if you look down there, there is actually today's asset of the day. Can you see it? Can you see it? It is there. Should we get a bit closer? Can you see it now? Can you see it now? Oh, now you can see it. There it is. Yes, it's a little prop thing. It's the pallet firewood pack by BonBonB. Now, BonBonB, great creator. We've done them twice in a week. I never do people twice in a week. And BonBonB has got that rare occasion. But then Monday's Monday's, what was it? Yeah, they were props. It was the prefab pack. That was an old one. And this is a new one. So it's kind of twice in a week spread over a year, you know. This is a lovely thing. Four different props making up the pack. And factoids, because factoids. Painless childbirth was long opposed by churchmen on the grounds that the pains were part of a woman's punishment for Eve's sin in the Garden of Eden. And to right. Serves you right. Pallet firewood pack by BonBonB. Today's asset of the day. Ah, how enlightened we were. How enlightened. You shall go through pain because some woman who may or may not have existed many millennia ago did one thing very naughty. Don't know. Just don't know. What world do we live in? Anyway, we've got a lovely bridge here. By the way, if you have faith, I'm not mocking your faith. Faith is a great thing to have, and I am actually jealous of anybody that does have faith. I just don't have it myself. Oh, jinky janky. Jinky janky. Fix jinky janky. Minor thing. Pop. There we are. Probably out of alignment at this end now. Yes. Try a little bit of tweaking here. And a little pop there. And everything at that end now. Yeah, it's good. I fixed it. Everything's fine. We can carry along the almost near perfect highways to the tunnels. Now, I like the way these tunnels have been done. They've been outlined with those newish Parklife Vanilla Rock props, and they just look really good. I'm going to steal this idea. I like this idea. I may well be using it myself. I wish I'd thought of it actually for St Catherine's Point. Good little idea there, MPS. Very good idea indeed. We'll head down now towards that intersection that I did tell you we'd get to just off in the fog, which I can't switch off. I don't know what's going on with the fog. Darn it. Must be some extra mod that I hadn't anticipated, or an update. I don't know. Maybe the fog togglers and the hide its aren't working anymore with the fog. Let me know if you can switch your fog off. That would be very helpful to me. Okay, we'll have a look at the rail now, going back the other way. Now, the rail does follow all the way along the coast, but it also does head inland as well, which we will check out. Now, you've already worked out that the quality of the rail is going to be pretty high. I know you've worked that out because you've seen the quality of everything else. It's been pretty high, considering that this is, well, kind of odd looking, glitchy, kind of, from a distance. We pull right back up again. We look at that opening aerial shot. That's the word I'm looking for. We look at that opening aerial shot. It didn't look much. It looked like something that a 10-year-old would do in like half an hour. And it's really not. It is really not. We've got another one of these tunnels hidden and sort of like masked by these rocks. It's clever. It's very clever. Right, okay, that rail does carry on all the way down to the fog along the coast, but we've seen plenty of coast. We'll have a little glance down there in a minute anyway. And now we're going inland. Inland is fine. And again, we're not going to see anything that's going to disappoint you or shock you. Like, this bridge is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I like it when there are things to talk about. I like it when there are things to talk about, to moan about, and to gripe about, and not, well, the ultimate disappointment of having everything being fine. Everything being, well, more than fine, actually, quite good, really, this particular map, in terms of standards. Unexpectedly good. Mr. Miyagi, this is a good find. Well done. Very well done indeed. Right, okay, we are now heading off towards the fog, which won't have any graphical glitches. And we'll take an intermission and we'll come back and we'll find something wrong with the shipping routes and the water flow. Or maybe we won't. See you on the other side.
Do you have trouble knowing how to start a new city? Do you need to return to the absolute basics just this once? Don't worry, I won't tell. Then you need BonBonB's Beginner's Guide to Your First City. Click the information button now.
And so back to the shipping routes in Archipelagos, vanilla map, depending on, I say potato, you say potato, and all that. Shipping routes are fine, they wind in amongst all of these islands that we've got off of the coast, which we will talk about in a minute. We will. We've got two shipping routes, we have one, and we have a second disconnected one over here. This goes through the islands as well, and it will split and take us both sides of this island chain here. And before merging back together there. That's all very nice. Well done. Water flow, we have some rivers. Let's just make sure the rivers are actually flowing rivers. I'll let you know now that they are indeed actually working flowing rivers. So, nothing to moan about here either. Although there will be a little observation that I make, and we'll get to that, but it's not game breaking. It's fine. It's just, yeah, just not perfection. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, yes, my main gripe is with the islands, and a map called Archipelagos or Archipelagos is gonna have islands. I just don't buy into them. I mean, the smaller ones closer to the coast, I can live with those ones, but the bigger ones out here, they don't seem to be anything that I can get my head around. I would basically, everything to the right of the middle of the screen here, I would basically take the terrain tool and just get rid of. I would. We've got, I'm not surprised you sank there. That's a dumb way to sail your ship. And then we got the abandoned jetty here. That is okay, I guess. Over this way, we have got a little dot on the end of this island. It's the essential lighthouse. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Nicely done as well, actually. Then we've got a big old island here with, oh, we've got a little bit of water trapped in the top. Don't have an issue with that, that's fine. Another big island there in the fog that we can't really see because of the fog, so I'm going to ignore it. And I'm pretty sure over here, somewhere over here, I saw another essential lighthouse. But I'm not that bothered. We've already seen one. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Which you haven't, it's true. Oh, look, we've got a castle. Ooh, it's a castle. And it's a good castle. It's not the world's most breathtaking thing. It's just like one keep dumped in the middle of some walls, but everything is good. I'll show you what I mean. First of all, I've got a door. We've got a door lined up with the door in the keep. I kind of like that. That's if that was an accident, but it worked. But also, somebody has been watching the show. Look, you can get in the door in the tower there. We can get in the door in the tower here, and over here. All of the towers are aligned so that doors are facing inwards, and that is a good tiny little detailing error that most people will go, why are you making a big thing? Even this, look, the tunnels here, the Second World War tunnels, and was it first or second? The wartime tunnels with the machine post and the gun placement there. All very nice. It's been a while since we've actually seen something like that done very well indeed. It's all basics, and yet very, very well done. Okay, what more have we got? Down here, if you follow the rail down, we didn't follow the rail any further along the coast. Had we done so, we would have got some abandoned sidings. And this big brown thing here, what is it, everybody? What is it? It's everybody's favourite factory. Okay, fields. Fields are nodded to, basically. There's a little bit of field painting going in here. The trees are marking out where the fields are. These rocks, I don't think they add anything, and if you've got prop snapping, they would now be floating in the air. But it's a vanilla map, so you shouldn't be using prop snapping because it's a vanilla map. Okay, but yeah, I don't feel that they do anything in those fields there, to be honest with you. What more have we oversighted There's got to be something. Now, I was talking about rivers earlier. This is my main, in terms of all the rivers, this is my big problem. This particular bit here only, see the way it's kind of breaking its bank and sort of like bulging? It's kind of like a little rapids waterfall type thing, but it seems like if you look at the river, it looks overfilled. It's not, but it looks it. The bridge looks a little bit low because of it. So I'm just taking a look at those rivers. The other one looks about the same, but the other one isn't overfilled. It's just the way that it bulges right here, kind of breaking the banks on either side and sneaking across there. It's just a little bit, I don't know, just it overfilled. I don't know. Something's not quite right there. Now the sand detailing is a bit glitchy because of vanilla texturing, and we can put that to right. Once again, we shouldn't be using mods because of it's a vanilla map. But let me just show you if we enable. I'm just using the Caledonia concrete sand texture, and that's much better already. Just show you that one down here. See the way the sand extends up here into the trees. It's not the world's greatest sand working, to be honest with you. Down here, the beach. There you go, the beach. There, that looks pretty good with that sand, doesn't it? And then if we go back to vanilla sand, doesn't look so bad, but just looks vanilla and glitchy along the edges. Anyway, nothing that MBS could do. I just thought I'd show you that with the vanilla sand, it's not the best texture. It's far from it. Okay, the rivers, following the rivers up, the sand under there. I'm not sure I buy into that too much, but it's not something that's going to kill me. Then up here we've got some lakes in the mountains, which are fine. I'd like to see a little bit of foliage work around these, but then again, vanilla, so therefore we shouldn't be out of the 25 tiles. So, and the waterfalls in vanilla are, well, ugly, don't matter what you do. So what do you think? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the viewer's choice top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? I would like to think so. I think it's got something about it. Had this been a custom map with themes and LUTs and custom trees, I think we would definitely be looking at it. Overall though, aesthetically, what kills it for me are those islands. They just draw away from the overall aesthetic of the map. I'm going to give it 3 stars. It's vanilla, it's not ugly at all, but it doesn't shine. Detailing is very good across the whole. 1 or 2 minor glitches here and there, but still a very solid 4 stars for detail. As for gameplay potential, Mr. Miyagi knows a good map when he sees one. This is a good map. I'm gonna give 4 stars for gameplay potential. I flirted with the 5th star, but I think the distraction of those islands would draw away from the gameplay for me. That's just a personal thing, and some of you are going to say, but what's that got to do with gameplay? For me, it does, so there. Archipelagos vanilla map by MPS. I really like it. Okay, I'm saying that now. I would play that map. I wouldn't play it now, but 2 years ago, I would have played that map. Sort of map I would have been looking for. Anyway, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. An old map on the screen now if you want to go and vote on something that was up a little while ago. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's not good, you know. And you can join me tomorrow for another map in the What Map series. And tonight, if I've got time to make something, we might watch something then as well.